What's up, y'all? It's Halloween, October 31st, 2025. We are in the high desert of California in Lucerne Valley off of Old Woman Springs Road. I just filmed a video out here about 2 weeks ago. There is a crashed or some type of abandoned vehicle out here, but as we were hiking, I could see something farther, just way out there. I see a sparkle, and this is the California desert, guys. So we're going to examine what is around us right now. Sand and weeds, not much. So it's got to be some type of vehicle, a motorhome. Desert Adventures gave me a lead that's out there, and he says there's vehicles and more than one. So let's go see what we could find. We're gonna lock the car up right here by the road. Hopefully nobody messes with it. I pray nobody messes with this vehicle because I need it, and I don't want to drive all the way home with broken windows, or yeah, it'd be horrible. All right, guys, let's get on the trail. I will only turn on the camera on highlight moments. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Let's try to keep this video under about 20 to 25 minutes. And guys, when I say we're going to keep the video under 20 to 25 minutes, that means it's going to be a lot longer. I'm just going to edit the video to be short. I'm not going to show you every single footstep. Yeah, I got a funny story for you guys. Never in my life have I ever seen a bobcat while hiking. I've seen one before at the zoo, but I've hiked into the farthest canyons, off cliffs. I've never seen a bobcat, ever. And I've been everywhere, guys. I've had almost over 200 YouTube videos of me hiking in the wilderness in places I shouldn't even be, and I've never seen a bobcat. I went to a party last weekend for my friend's daughter, and we're sitting there drinking sodas and stuff, talking about which foods babies should eat. You know, things they talk about at baby showers. And his wife goes, or girlfriend says, "Hey, there's a bobcat walking in the parking lot over there, 20 feet from me." And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I turn around, and there's this bobcat walking around like he owns the place. I'll show you guys a video right now. You guys won't believe it. Dude, look at the size of this paws.
Oh, yeah. I would go catch it. Dude, I would love that.
Guys, so that just goes to show you, you never know when you're going to see something. A UFO, which I don't believe in. A bobcat at a baby shower, guys. Let's keep pushing forward on this hike. And just for the record, it's 2:55 p.m. All right, I'm gonna show you guys something kind of bizarre. I just filmed this video, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. And what appears here is somebody got stuck. It looks like somebody tried to tow this thing away, and they couldn't do it. See a lot of movement here. Yeah, this thing's actually even moved. It's pushed over about 2 or 3 feet. So somebody was probably trying to block this road. Maybe they were trying to pull the car right here so it would block the road. Or maybe they were just trying to scrap it. You just never know. Strange things happen out here in the California desert, guys. Hey guys, I want to show you something extremely cool. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm guessing, I don't know, 80 to 90%. Look at these mountain lion trails. Prints. You see it's walking this way. Look at the size of this print. The paw is huge on this animal. Here's my foot, just to give you an example. Here's a really perfect one. Look at the size of that print. I mean, unless it could be a massive coyote, but I probably doubt it. I believe there's probably mountain lions possibly in this mountain range over here, and they probably come out at night to hunt or to look around. Stay with me and let me answer this phone call. All right guys, look how confusing this part is. There's just rivers and roads going in each direction. You wouldn't really know which way to go. I already lost sight of the flash. There was like something glittering in the desert last time I was here. Now it's gone because I moved around, but you can tell people come out here and they get stuck. Here's someone who got stuck right here. Look how they turned around, because it turns into sand. You gotta be extremely careful out here walking these desert roads. I'm gonna jump back on my GPS and try to follow the direction I'm supposed to be walking in. All right guys, somehow I got off track. I was following my GPS and I went off somehow. And now I am nowhere to be found around a trail. Look. So I do a 360. If I did not know the road was behind me, because I could see vehicles traveling on the road, it would be dangerous. You could get lost really easy out here in the rolling hills, because we're entering rolling hills right now. And when you don't have a sense of direction, it could be dangerous. But we have GPS on our phone, and we always know to hike backwards, not to hike uphill in this situation, because we parked downhill. So our destination is up ahead. All right guys, I spot something up ahead. Let's keep pushing forward and see what we uncover. I got a feeling it's just a bunch of stolen cars that are dumped out here, but let's see what it looks like. I can see it up ahead, and I can see someone's been out here. Every once in a while I'll see a tire mark like right here. So I think I see something up there. There's either a motorhome or another vehicle up higher. We're gonna have to walk up that way as well. But let's see what all this is first. We'll keep the camera rolling so you guys could really experience this. All right guys, look at the size of these prints here, which I believe, like I said earlier, are mountain lion. It's very possible. I think that's a lot bigger than a dog. That's just massive. Look at that. It's bigger than my closed fist. Unbelievable. Wow, these are modern vehicles. Here's the road I was supposed to be on that I got off somehow. And I don't know how I got off this road. That is crazy. And here's those paw prints. Guys, I do a lot of reading and listening on YouTube. A lot of wild animals travel on walking trails. So this could be possibly mountain lions just traveling on the trail at night because it's a lot easier. They're going to take the easiest path. Okay, the first vehicle. Okay, I'm going to say what I see from here. There's 4 here, and there's either a house up there or another vehicle. We'll make our way over there. This one's going to be hard to get a VIN off of. It's all modern. I wish this stuff was old. Yeah, this one's going to be hard. But I would say like a Ford Focus or something. It's weird, you can see it's had some body work right here before, and then it looks like they try to pull it out or something. But from the door handles, I will say, yeah, it has, because here's, look at all this Bondo. Look how thick that Bondo is. Wow, look at this, guys. Why would they cut that out? Oh, to get to the gas tank, get to the fuel pump? Look at all the work they did. They cut that square to get to the fuel pump. Unbelievable. Guys, the stuff you see out here in the desert, it just blows my mind. Unbelievable. People brought these out here, they were stolen or joyride, I don't know. But I'm gonna say just off the top, Ford Focus, I guess. Guys, and a lot of times these vehicles are not removed because of the sand out here. You have to have a 4-wheel drive tow truck, because if you sink out here, you're screwed. It's gonna cost you a fortune to get out. Sometimes these tow companies, they don't like to go off-road. I've learned that from past experiences with friends and stuff, especially AAA. AAA usually will not go on a dirt road. Maybe a driveway to a house, yeah, but if you say you're broke down off a dirt road, AAA will not come get you. You have to hire a professional towing service to come get you. But in stuff like this, I'm going to say the stuff is stolen and dumped. So we got one here. Let's go to this one. I remember these. These were pretty cool. I'm going to say this is a Mitsubishi Lancer. And we have a VIN. I can see it already on the pillar here. Engine yanked. Somebody drove over it with a 4-wheel drive truck. You can see somebody drove across it here. Yeah, I'm 100%, well, 99% sure. That's a Mitsubishi Lancer. Gutted, stripped, engine's gone. So we'll have one VIN. I'll take a picture of that right now. It'll be on this vehicle. Jump to this 4-door Dodge Dakota, burned, so somebody stole it. Actually, they yanked the motor, so it's probably stolen. They probably stole it, drove it out here, yanked it, the engine, burned it. And you could tell it was here if you look closely, and someone's flipped it recently. People come out here and just mess around and flip vehicles, you know. They got nothing better else to do. Just like me, that's why I'm out here. But it's kind of sucks seeing vehicles out here, you know, dumped. I mean, it's bad for the environment and everything, but I don't know. What isn't bad for the environment these days? But this is, of course, because, you know, it puts oil and antifreeze into the dirt. But I don't know, guys. I'm not here to complain about the environment. I'm here to film on what I see. And this, oh, VIN number is checked. Let me take my glasses off. I don't see a VIN number. It would have been like right here. But let me look around in a couple more areas. They took the driver door off. They actually cut it off. Look at that. Cut the driver door off. You can see it's been recently cut. And it looks like it's been cut after it was burned, which is really strange. Because there's no burn marks on where it's been cut. That's really weird. Maybe there was a VIN number on there they didn't want to be found. I don't know. But we got one more vehicle right here. We might walk around in these hills as well. But let me show you this really quick. Okay, this is going to be interesting. If there's a VIN on this, I will not believe it. This is a front clip to a Jeep Wrangler. I find these things a lot chopped up. And they just dump them everywhere. Oh my God. There's a VIN on here, which I cannot believe. It looks like they try to sand it off, but I'll take a picture of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to show full VINs on here, maybe just partial VINs. I'm going to think about it when I'm driving home. Where's the rest of this thing out here? It's got to be out here somewhere, the rest of this. And guys, there's something out here. We're going to walk up that way here in a minute. Unbelievable. I would not want to be caught out here dumping these things. Can you imagine? Getting caught with stolen property. Ugh. That's on your record for the rest of your life. They try to take the VIN off or sand it off, but if you look right here, there's a hidden VIN right there on that label. But guys, I'm gonna turn the camera off really quick and take pictures of all these and pictures of VIN numbers just for my portfolio that I have everything saved in. I like to have everything documented, but I have lost a lot of pictures over the time. Somehow, some way, they just get deleted. Guys, I want to talk to you about something else. Someone is making videos with all my content. I got a message from a friend saying, hey, there's someone that created a TikTok account using all your content and their whole channel revolves around your feed. I was like, there's no way. I was like, send me the link. He sent it to me. I just couldn't believe it. There's a channel out there, guys, on TikTok. It's not me. Guys, I don't have a TikTok showing all these cars. I just have a personal TikTok with me and my friends. And I'll have a couple videos of me flying drones. Nothing that has to do with like videos like this. So if anybody tries to reach out to you guys and ask for money or something off TikTok, saying it's Reverse Rocket TV, guys, just ignore it. It's not me, it's someone else. As I'm standing here, guys, I hate to get off the subject, but look at all these tracks. Here they are, more from this supposedly, possibly mountain lion. Look. The cat was just probably walking around looking for food. All right, guys, everything's documented. Took photos of everything. Let's push forward to this last vehicle. All right, guys, sometimes this happens when you hike. When you get into rolling hills, you'll lose the object you're supposed to be going to. Like right now, I cannot see it. I don't think I've passed it. But look. If I was to guess, it's over this hillside right here. And then I'll shut the camera off. And if I find it, I'll turn it back on. Yeah, this one was off a different road. Actually, yeah, it's a different road, but it leads to those cars over there still. What the heck? Yeah, guys, my buddy told me there was another car out here. He told me it was a Tahoe. But there's something inside this car. I don't know what the heck it is. Oh, it's the roof. The roof is falling down. Let me take my glasses off before I approach this vehicle, so I can really see what's going on. Guys, if I had all day, which I do have time, we could hike all through here, hike to the top of these mountains and look down in the crevices and see if there's more. All right, guys, I just want to say something before I approach this vehicle. This vehicle is four-wheel drive. Here's a ratchet strap. The motor's yanked, but we have CV axles. I guess you'd call that CV axles going into the hub area, so it's four-wheel drive. We got some bullet holes in here. Look at this thing. This is crazy. Guys, this desert out here is absolutely beautiful. Other than these vehicles out here, if you just look at these rocks and stuff, I mean, the farther you go into this desert, especially when you get past areas where vehicles can't even make it and hike deeper, that's when you start seeing raw beauty. Stuff that's never been touched before. Guys, these are yucca. Well, these are Joshua trees. So this says SLT Auto Ride. And it looks like there's a pack rat nest in there. Let's go to the other side. Here's the gas tank. Man, people love pulling out these fuel pumps, don't they? Guys, I'm not sure if you can see it on the GoPro, but look at all this feces from pack rats. Look at this. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. That's all pack rat feces right there. They get in here and they just destroy the vehicle. They eat the interior. They make little nests and stuff inside. Look at this. There's like a pack rat nest. It looks like someone tore the underneath of the dash out, but when they tore it out, there was a pack rat nest. Look at that. Guys, you gotta be careful when you're kneeling down like this out here, like behind me. If there was a snake on the ground, it could have bit me in the butt. So it's winter time out here, so usually there's not snakes, but you just don't know. The winter isn't all the way here yet. Here's OnStar to track the vehicle. So they could have tracked this vehicle out here. There's another antenna, but one of these is OnStar. This vehicle had OnStar at one time. And VIN number. Let's talk about VIN numbers. There is a VIN number. I can see it. I'll take a picture before I leave. This one they probably man, there's a wicked spider in here. Holy cow. I can almost play the guitar on his string. Look how thick these webs are. Oh, he just fell down and went under. Whatever it was. Tranny's gone, everything's gone. This one was probably drove out here and maybe it looks like it was pushed off from over here. There might have been 4x up in these trails. Crashed it, and maybe they even did it up there and pushed it over. You just never know. I think what I'll do is take photos of this. I usually take about 1 to 4 photos of a vehicle, and when I get home, I flip through it and try to find the best one. So that's what I'll do now. I'll take some photos of this, take a picture of the VIN number, and I'll possibly hike up in here with the camera off. If I find anything, I'll turn it back on. But guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in here into beautiful Southern California in Lucerne Valley. Beautiful, beautiful area. Reverse Rocket TV, guys. Halloween 2025. Peace out. Drive safe.
You